Good morning, everyone. I'm using the Monstero today by Joanna Nelson. This one's a little travel size. Whoops. And it does come in a bigger size, I think, unless she's out. She also created the Whispering Spirits deck, which is a lot like this one. But these cards are normal size. I might even have to drop the camera down. We'll see. But anyway, with the little bit of astrology for this, the moon is in, it's still in Gemini. It's crossed over Mars, so it should be a little bit of a calmer day. It's still trine the sun, so tons of information and connecting, hopefully getting to the place. Ooh, we got the Illuminary card. Hold on, let me drop this camera down just a little. It's an extra card in the deck that she put in there. I just love it. Look at that. This definitely goes with the Gemini to Aquarian energy, where there's some freedom, a lot of free thinking, a lot of ideas flowing. Now, we still have that aspect moving up to the south node, or going back to the south node, I should say, in Scorpio, which would be, the adjustment to releasing the past that is needed, whatever that may be for you. Oh, and then we have the Page of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So let me see. Let's just draw the other card and see what comes through. There's also an in conjunct aspect going to Mercury in Capricorn. So that makes sense why we have this earthly sign coming through here. Mercury in Capricorn has to do with, well, let's just stick with us personally rather than politically, because I'm, things bing in my head that way. But for us personally, Mercury in Capricorn is all about manifesting and communicating clearly so that you're manifesting what you want, and speaking clearly so that people understand what you're wanting and trying to bring in and trying to work with. And Capricorn is so much about the nuts and bolts of any little thing. It's a little like in a grand Earth trine. We have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So if you think of it in terms like that, like how they bing off of each other, like Taurus wants to maybe possess or create something, and that could just be safety and structure and things that you value, and then Virgo does all that painstaking work to make it happen and get everything just right, and then boom, when it gets to Capricorn, something's in and something's solid. But I'm not seeing that that's exactly what's happening today with the cards. What I'm seeing is that we all still have our vision of what we want. Maybe you have vision boards that you're working with. Maybe you meditate daily. I mean, if we're not meditating at least 20 minutes a day on what we want, we probably don't really want it. Or we need to, know that the work needs to be done. And that might be why we have the Page of Pentacles in reversed, because when that comes through reverse, we have sometimes, the energy is not going out there, right? So we can be procrastinating. Even the little guys down here are going like, hey, notice these details down here, because when the Page of Pentacles comes through in the reverse position, this could be somebody that that you think is doing their job, but they're not. They're a little what's a kind word? I don't know. Unfaithful, dropping the details. Sometimes too, this card's a little bit of bad news, but that's not bad, because a lot of times the pages bring in news, but that's not too bad when we have this luminary, and because it's reversed, it's looking. I read directionally that our little critter here is looking towards the illuminary. So again, it's about focusing on your vision. Put yourself in that position where you already have it and meditate on that. Right? That's how you bring it in. You have to have it inside of you. And And then with the hanged monster, the hanged man, turn that upside so you can see it. Usually it's getting a new perspective. But when it comes to reversed, it brings through that other element of, oh, we're still kind of stuck. And because of the, the arms going up in the air rather than hanging down, it's, and you can see it's peaceful. I really do feel like the main message today is to meditate on what we want so that we can bring things in. Because that Mercury is cooking up to getting into a join-up, a meet-up with Pluto, which is very powerful. So this is the time, this is the week. Mercury moves pretty fast, but it's going to take a little while to get through, probably the rest of this week. But work it, This is the time to work it. Okay, take good care, you guys. Let me know how you're doing. Bye.